right, welcome back to the Join Us streaming here. Sigma Girl, City of Heroes. What's going on, everybody? And what we're going to do here, what's going on? As you can see, I'm still here in Steel Canyon. Elizabeth Frost there. But I'm near the base, Adams. I'm near the base, so I'm gonna go ahead in here, and I'm gonna go show you guys my base. Uh, the difference between how it was, how I used to have it back then, and the way it is now. I've had some work. You could tell I definitely had some work done on it. This of course is the entry point. And I have staff monitoring it for me, keeping it up. I got a drill instructor there and a quartermaster there from Vanguard. This helps me, level up. Quartermaster can sell all my stuff. You could see there I got just a little bit of money, a little bit of influence, not a lot. I need to go do some grinding. But this is the entrance. This is the entrance level. Here you can. I put merit machines at the beginning here. I also have a Hero Corps analysis guy who who sets your. You could do this without it, but I like to have one with around. They could basically set your fighting capability. For as you've seen my videos, you already know I'm fighting right now at equivalent of 4 standard heroes. Does not prefer fighting bosses when alone. Sometimes I turn this on and off, but I know this one here I'm not fighting arch-villains yet. There are arch-villains on a solo is especially for me, if you even with my build, is way too powerful to mess with. But I can mess with elite bosses. Elite bosses are I can mess with them. I get a lot of experience when I mess with them too. But as you can see, we got, if you're looking at the map here, my entry point is at the middle. And the way I got it is that when you go into each one, you got a box, and then you got a sort of a other box. So you got 4 boxes, and then you got 4 smaller boxes. So if it's like spreading out, kind of like a space station type of thing. So you got, like you said, like I said, sorry, you got the entry point in the middle. And then you got these small little area. You got the small little areas that go into the bigger rooms, right? And then you can go into the next hallway where you got the even bigger rooms, the 4 bigger rooms. So in a way, there's like 8 rooms. There's 8 rooms. This one right here, I believe that's the living quarters. I'm still working on that one. And each one of these has, you could see some room stuff there that I've been messing with around this is like the ring to the big areas. And you have the big areas with the other small stuff there. And you got the 4 main ones. So you got the 4 main ones, you got the 4 big ones. Let's take a look. First one we're gonna go to. First one is my favorite. Was I can should be the R&D. It's the lab. This right here is the power room. You can tell by the power source that I keep the power source. Besides looking at the signs, I try to put like obvious hints so I can like know where I'm at, and you can tell like right here, it's kind of tell me that this is, if I go down this way, it's the power room. So I go through here through the power room. I got a bunch of defense stuff here. I haven't done PvP yet, but if I did work it, this would be a this is kind of like a kill box area. That's my R&D lab right there, Sigma R&D lab, and I have here a mini teleport system that teleports me to all the areas. So I could either walk around the areas or I could teleport around the areas. So this is the R&D area. So if before the last video, I was in Steel Canyon, my old stomping ground there. I like going there, and I do R&D there. But when I'm, of course, here's where I basically I get all my, of course, all of my salvage. I got a storage room as well, but I try to keep some on-hand storage right here. You see, I had like I have some of the common, and this is like the uncommon, and I got some more common there, and all my rare goes into this vault. As you can see there, all my rare that I keep, the personal is into this vault. I keep, as you can see, I keep enhancements here. When I make lots of enhancements, and when I do, I'll keep them here, and I'll either sell them or use them. As you can see, I got quite a few here. All of these are invention enhancements right here. I have not brought them into I haven't brought them into the into attuned yet. I haven't attuned them yet, and when they're attuned, they'll come here. The overwhelming. When they're attuned, they'll come here. I got extra storage over here. As I told you, I usually work on 2 workstations because these don't work anymore in the game. These used to be where you're actually able to make other base items, but since they don't work anymore, I like to keep them around just for, you know, homage to the original, and they look cool with the, you know, they looks like I might put something on there to like give it like I'm working on an experiment or some type of thing. But here, see, I work on a lot of these. Some of these I can actually make right now. But you see, I got a superior right there. I'm holding off on that one. I'm holding off on that one. But that's my favorite one, and this is my second favorite one. And it's an actual doesn't really do anything. It just looks like it's it looks like it's actually a Hamilton thing. It's supposed to be one of those power source things, but they're not used on this game anymore. So I use it to kind of like I'm containing some of the elements on there, and I'm working on it there. So I have those 2 are like my main ones. This right here is a working is a working teleporter, indoor teleporter, where I can teleport to at least what, 10 places, which is nice. And I have my own icon. You can see there, Sigma icon, where I actually change clothes and everything like that. I can change my outfits. These are other I got other people working here as well, but these are other R&D places that, you know, if anyone is a guest in my base, if you do become a guest in my base, where you can come in anytime you want, you can come in, work on your own enhancements, and you know, free to do so. Here is, like I said, this is my kind of icon stuff. This is, like I say, you can either speak with that person there, that person over there, or that person over there from icon. You can see they're all icon employees. You tap on one of them, you can then customize your appearance and change your look. These guys here, look, they keep all my looks and everything on the database. I think it's pretty kind of cool there that they, you know. But this right here, this is the hardest working room in the base. And you can see where it's located on the map. This is the R&D. And to the power room, like I said, we go to the bigger source here. I'm going to add more people here, because I only have this guy here working in the main thing. I want more people here working in this power room. And as you can see, I got a teleporter here, and I have a computer console here, which I actually use for tip missions. So I can get tips and start working those missions. I have a couple of them. I have a couple of them here that I can see when you go here. And I have worked on some of them. You know, my goal is to, of course, get them at least up to 9 in Vigilante 2, so that I get them up to 9. I can be a Vigilante and head over to the Rogue and start getting badges over there. Not bad. But as you can see, I can go further. We're on the outer rim here, and it's a long hallway. Now, of course, I have monuments of other heroes. Usually you'll find these on the outer rim area. This right here, as I stated, was my living quarters, which like I said, I'm not done yet with, but this is the living quarters. I had like a little, this is the kitchen where I had a little R&D. I had a little R&D thing going on over here, and of course the shelf with stuff for R&D. That's the kitchen. I had a well, there's just the bed stuff. Still working on this here. I got the bathroom right there, but I got to work on, you know, a little bit of privacy. It's the living room right there. Upstairs is another, like I said, if I'm working on R&D, I have storage upstairs there. I need to maybe close that off. That's another teleporter to make, so I'm able to, like I said, everything is connected, so I don't have to like walk around. I could just, you know, and of course I got the same tip computer here, but this is kind of like your ADT security. I call it like a security computer, but I do other stuff on it there. This right here I believe the control area here, which I like to call the network. You see I got a teleporter right there in the middle of the screen there, teleporter. I got all these guys working communication for me. Basically helps me out with my GPS and my map. That's basically how I got it from here. And here I also, I try to use something in every room, and when I can, I'll just, like I said, we got merits over here, and then I got like I said, I got merits on the other side too. Here, this is another teleporter where I can, if I can't walk, I could teleport. I still keep the like the crime computer here where I can, like I said, still work with other missions here if I need to, and there's one here as well. Let me go to the shorter area. Of course, see, we're back in the other area. This is called right there the control room, as I stated. And the control room, this is the storage room. Now the storage room it's kind of like a trophy room, but this is where all the storage, this is where I have a lot of storage. I tell you, I grind a lot. And when you grind, you get, you know what I'm saying? You get a lot of Savage Racks. This is why I do a lot of R&D stuff, man. I got people here, writing off my inventory because I come here to store it. So these guys are like, checking everything off. And at the same time, I had, these are trophies. Of course, they're from the Richti when I battled the Richti. There are other, there's the carnival right there. There's another base portal that I can use. And let's see, that's the one of the base portals. And then I have the I guess is that like the more clockwork trophies, other mech trophies there, and statues, of course, of villains from the Rogue. I don't know why I have them there, but it's a storage place. But what I wanna I'm trying to get out my little trying to get out the little map that I had here. That would help. Let's see, the kind of helps let's see, kind of helps with the location. So let's say, just showing you how it works. Here, I go in, I choose one of these. Let's say I want to go to the, let's see, we already been to the, let's go to the medical center. See that? So now I'm in the medical center, and here's the teleport station where I can go somewhere else. You see, I'm at the medical, Sigma Medical. When you go in, say like you die, which it does happen, even for Sigma. I'll end up in the ER, and then I go to the recovery. Maybe I'll go to the recovery, but I got a wait list here. People are like, I got People are waiting to be treated because healthcare can be all that. I got a field corp analysis here guy who's gonna help me with, what I'm saying, maybe leveling everything off. Another one there. But when I respawn, I end up here. So I got the lady here filling me up, with health. I got the nurse here. I click on the nurse. I can get my things right then and there, get my inspirations if I need it like right away. And I kind of like goes through this conveyor belt thing where these things are like, I got it set up like that. I can, of course, there are nurses all over the place where I can come and pick up whatever I need here. This robot is also the same thing. Like I said, it's just a bunch of, what I'm saying. And if I end up over here too, it's pretty much the same thing. If I end up here, I go through kind of like a conveyor belt type of deal. And I am, I don't die anymore. But instead of just rushing out back to my death, I go to recovery. So the recovery, you see the weights and everything like that. That gives you an idea of what I'm here. But I also here if I miss the nurses, I can come here, combat logs. They all have them. They all have them, and I can get the inspiration up. But the main thing here is this here. This here was also in the R&D, and I decided to bring it here to give me an empowerment buff. So I can buff up my cold resistance, confusion resistance, disorient, endurance, drain resistance. So my numbers go up even more when I start, for a short time. But it's, every little bit helps. You could see right there, let's see right there for sonic resistance, sleep resistance, all this right here, toxic resistance, all this will build me up for the recovery. So when I go back out, it won't be me getting my butt kicked. It'll be, the other way around. So after I get out from there, you see we have the teleporters right there. But with the teleporters, you can, if you need to go right where the mission's at, you go right to the exit. Go right to the exit, and you're back in the middle. You're back in the middle core. But if you continue, say like if you're needing a second location, then you go through the gauntlet here, and then you get to the teleportation, where I got everyone here. I need chairs for these guys. But all my teleportation guys here, they make sure I get to where I need to go. And as you can see at the end, I have a time chamber and I have a dimension chamber. The dimension chamber, we go into the dimension chamber, which has a teleport here as well. I have two dimensions, or the only dimensions here. You can go, and I split them up so that it looks pretty cool. Here is the Shadow Shard, the Storm Palace. This is one area that these guys right here. I got these guys there maintaining, and I got the other guy here who is basically scanning, making sure nothing comes out of there. And since we got the Shadow Shard dimension here, over here we got the Imperial City. We got Nova Praetoria. These are the dimensions from the Going Rogue. From the Going Rogue here. So if I want to hit those dimensions, if I want to hit that dimension, I step to the right. When I want to hit the other dimension, the Shadow Shard dimension and the Storm Palace, I hit left. And And of course, when before I go in, I can, you know what I'm saying, I hit my drill instructor, and I may need, to level up, that sort of thing, or anybody else may need to level up if they're using my base. You can, get any enhancements or build them up. You need to, and that's the dimension chamber. And everything here, you didn't think I can go under there, did you? But yeah, man, Sigma makes sure everybody, like, I need chairs for these guys. These guys been working hard. I need to get some chairs. Maybe I'll get them to sit down. But they basically make sure that these teleporters work properly. Of course, all the teleporters I have are set. I have the normal city set. I think if I become a villain, I wouldn't be able to use these. I would have to switch it up. I don't think I would even have I wouldn't be able to use my base if I was a villain. That would be awesome. That would be kind of, would like to see that. But then we got the time chamber. And of course, if you've played City Heroes, you have Ouroboros, you have the time chamber, and then you got these people here, of course, like I said, the quartermaster and the lore master. When you want to go back in time, you go here. And then you just go, you touch the pillar of ice and flame, and you can choose a mission everywhere. Like I said, when I need to go down to level 1, I think on the last video, I was showing you how my most of my attunes are like level 27. So if I'm anywhere on champion, level 25 is not going to make it. Level 29, I'll be okay. All the way from 8 and 27, level 27 champion will be anything 25 and lower is not going to be good for me. They even got a rookie level 1 over here. So, but I will, of course, once I start getting some attune that's going to be at least level 7, I'll start going further back in time to get some more stuff. But yeah, we got a time chamber, we got a dimension chamber, man. We ain't playing over here. We got some real. I can pretty much travel most of the maps. No villain maps, of course. But I can travel most of the maps. And of course the teleporters. This is, like I said, the medical area. Oh, I'm rubber banding. What's going on? And then let's see what else we got here. We got I gave you guys the storage room, but you didn't see, you did see the control room. There's a mission room here somewhere. Let me see. I think it's the team transport. And there's the mission room right there. So the mission room and the team transport room, the team transport room I have as, you see, I got a lot of flying stuff here. This is for basically, I have a team. If we're doing like raids, and everything like that, we don't have to, we just go all here. We go straight to, say, like, and the main 3 is the one on Eden, Dark Extoria, and the Rikti Warzone, where you're fighting the Rikti, and you're doing the ship raid. And of course, I have I used up the other slots, the other spaces for just teleporting around the base. But this is like teleport. I put like a door there to make sure that, like I say, that it'd be nice if I can get bigger jets here, but I got it set up to like looks like everybody has their own individual fighter. You got one guy here pretty much controlling the checking out the inventory. I got a conveyor belt where it's gonna roll itself out, shoots itself out from there, or it can come in from here and it goes out from there. It's pretty, try to go with the imagination of it all. But the mission room is basically what you would call, this is where all the tables and the meetings go. This is where, if I have anybody else teaming with me, we would come here to discuss missions. And if I have raids, that's where the other table is concerned there. So I got, and then of course the mission computer, which is basically the same thing like the you're basically doing tip missions here as well. I got a field analysis hero corpse guy there, and I got one over there so that you could set your missions up. And of course a teleporter that basically goes around the base. And let me see, we did the power room, the team transport, the R&D, the living quarters, the dimension chamber, the power room. Looks like we got them all. So we can't really, I was going to teleport somewhere else, but let me just show you the hallway area. Like I said, these are all homage to heroes and ancient heroes. This one here was just a statue I put in there, but she looked, Greek. Made her like one of the ancient heroes there. And then I may decide to put some other stuff in this hallway. I know it looks kind of plain, but see, here we go with that's the time chamber right there. So we got the time chamber, the dimension chambers right there. We're passing the teleporter area. This is like outside of the area. I'm still deciding on what to do with the see, there's another hero statue. It's the control area. That's the living quarters. And we got another statue spot over there. Let me see, we got this is the power room. And after the power room, we got another hero statue. And here we have Hero 1. I needed to put him there. If y'all know the Lord Hero 1, he was like one of the ones that did the sacrificing of he sacrificed himself, with the Rikti and everything. It was like during the Rikti War, the first one. And then we're back in the main one, the mission room. Like I said, and we got the exit right there. The exit, of course, is always going to take you to the center. Pretty spacious. We're back in the center. Here's our base there, and that's basically the base. If you ever see me on here, I'm usually playing on I'm usually playing on the, of course, uh, the Homecoming, and I'm usually on Excelsior. So if you see me, you wanna friend me. Of course, you're all welcome to friend me. Of course, I'm not gonna use this base all by myself. Every now and then, you may see somebody here, you know, working with the handling the base. I have this is my I have my of course my super group with my other characters who I'm still working on. Of course, you could tell by the levels, the power levels right there. They're still working on. But like I said, so far it's just these. So far it's just these. I'm pretty much all of these characters, with of course Sigma being the main one. But if you want to join, you can see. Like I said, you don't. You can of course give me a holler. We can get you to join. And like I said, you can grind, get your build up, get your enhancements up, and get to enjoy the game. Just know that you'll have a you I got a this is a what I consider a decent looking base, but still things I may want to when I was originally playing the game for the first time, like first time playing City Heroes, I had about 6 rooms, and it was way smaller than this. It was probably, if you look at my map, it was probably about like that. It was probably like that. I had about maybe 6 rooms, all together, like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. This one is kind of like a. I was thinking about a space station type of thing where you have something in the middle, and then you have something on the outer. The outer is like the ring, and you have something in the middle. But it's pretty. I like it. I like it. There may be some changes, like especially like I said with the hallway. The hallway is kind of dull. It's kind of quiet. But like I said, that's why I put the transporters up there to so that you can transport. If you memorize those spots, you'll know exactly where to go. You'll be good to go. Let's see here. I think I'm done here. On my next one here, we're gonna actually do some missions. I'm gonna need I need to grind so I can get more get some more influence, work on my R&D, and work on my enhancements. Basically how it is. So until then, guys, thanks again for of course checking in, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.
Welcome to the Drawing Desk Webcomics, a digital comic book publishing company, home to the independent comic, Superior Phalanx, Techcraft, and Mixed Soup. A truly independent webcomic publishing company with everything drawn, written, invested, and published by the author. The Drawing Desk makes webtoons and digital comics that are fun, positive, and uplifting to all readers. The Drawing Desk logo features Calliope, the eldest of the Muses, the ancient Greek goddesses named Muse of epic poetry. The Drawing Desk focuses on storylines and characters to bring comics the way it was meant to be. Also, the Drawing Desk sells digital books to improve your biological, cognitive, and financial well-being. Support the Drawing Desk and become a member. Get exclusive content only found on this site, gaming, and videos. Get loyalty points for comics and merchandise. Learn more by visiting the official website at thedrawingdesk.com.